Welcome to the Providing an LGBTQ plus inclusive space at the Casey West Columbia Library presentation, created by Carmen Miller, Sean Chavez, and Antoinette Sultan.
So, we propose redesigning a space within the Casey West Columbia Public Library, also known as CWCB, that provides the LGBTQ plus community with a safe space and a safe place. Outside of solely creating a space that uplifts this marginalized community, we propose hosting events and programs with community partners that engage with this population to ensure we listen to this community to better serve and support their needs. The Casey West Columbia Library is located at 1500 Augusta Road in West Columbia, South Carolina. This library and branch in particular was chosen to promote this space due to its close proximity to the state capitol and the positive impact implementation of the space programs and partnerships could have on this area. Recent legislation in South Carolina has resulted in unfair discrimination and exclusion for this community. As of 2023, approximately 25 anti-LGBTQ plus legislation bills have been proposed. However, South Carolina LGBTQ plus population statistics, such as those shown on the right side of the screen, show that the community is present in South Carolina and continuously growing and therefore need to be advocated for. In addition, the library does not currently have ongoing programs that promote engagement for this community outside of events held during June, the month of Pride. The library should be an institution that promotes social justice change. Therefore, providing a safe space that cultivates inclusion through programming and community engagement is vital.
Casey West Columbia branch currently features 3 small study rooms for private use that sit adjacent to a larger study room. The walls that separate the study rooms will be removed during the June 2025 renovation to create our new large open LGBTQ plus inclusive space. The entrance to the room, as seen in the floor plan, will feature large accordion-shaped doors that fully open to accommodate larger groups and events, or can be completely shut for privacy. A large mural to be painted by a collective of local volunteer art students will stretch across the art wall opposing the room's entrance in order to bring color and definition to the room. Being that this room is designed as a multi-purpose space, many of its features, such as the art wall, can serve multiple purposes. For example, the art wall can be converted into a gallery or exhibit space for visiting art collections. Additionally, the creative work play area, the table and chair area, and the information kiosk can all be moved to enlarge or reset the open event space in the center of the room for larger programs.
So there are several strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats that make the proposed LGBTQ plus programs, events, and overall space a good match for the Casey West Columbia branch. A strength is that the library is a part of a larger library system that has 10 branches. The creation of this space and program at the Casey West Columbia branch can serve as a pilot program to expand this project further into other branches. A weakness is that the CWCB has no ongoing diverse programs or events that celebrate marginalized communities outside of predetermined celebratory months, such as celebrating Pride in June. Below, you can see that in the photo, there is a Latinx book display section. This is the only year-round representation highlighting a diverse community within the library. An area of growth for opportunity for the library is that there are already several active LGBTQ plus focused community organizations in the area that the library could partner with. Lastly, a threat is that this will be the first space of its kind at a library in this area. Therefore, community backlash would be expected. To mitigate this, training would be offered for all staff to handle potential confrontations adequately.
Our plan for funding the new space would include paying for the construction and furnishings with capital funds and paying for new staff members and de-escalation trainings through an expanded operating budget. Our proposed builder is Contract Construction, a local company that has experience renovating libraries such as the Richland County Library System and the Florence County Library System. As shown in the attached pie chart, the renovation will take up the bulk of our proposed budget. Projected costs could change after receiving final numbers from our construction team, but based on the figures from similar library remodels, we can expect the renovation itself to cost between $150,000 and $200,000. This would cover the removal of the study room walls, painting the walls, installing new shelving and accordion doors, and putting down new carpeting. For now, we will place the tentative cost at $200,000 to account for any unforeseen expenses. We plan to hire a new librarian 1 and 2 part-time library assistant 2s to manage the space, maintain the collection, and implement programs. Based on Lexington County job descriptions, the combined wages for these positions would be $78,236.04. All library staff members will need to go through de-escalation training in order to mitigate any potential complaints or challenges from patrons. Ryan Dowd offers library staff training for handling challenging patron interactions in a productive way and workshops on interacting with the unhoused population, a group that may utilize the space and its programs. For the size of CWCB staff, it will cost $699 for an annual subscription to the training sessions. We expect to need $2,000 for new furnishings for the space. This would include beanbag chairs, ottomans, a whiteboard, and a Microsoft Surface tablet and keyboard that will be a part of the service kiosk. These figures for this part of the budget came from products on Amazon and Best Buy. We compared prices to a large library furniture vendor, and it was more cost-effective to go with Amazon products for the furnishings. Altogether, we estimate the total cost for the project will be $280,935.04.
These are our newest KC West Columbia branch program partners: the Harriet Hancock LGBT Center, the University of South Carolina LGBTQ plus Special Collection, the Trevor Project, and the South Carolina Gay and Lesbian Business Guild. Each partner has been vital in the realization of our newest library addition, the LGBTQ plus inclusive space, and will soon become major players in our first year's programming adventures. The Harriet Hancock LGBT Center is a longtime home and hub for the LGBTQ plus community in Columbia. Next, the University of South Carolina LGBTQ plus Special Collection, which features a large assortment of items and materials chronicling the history of LGBTQ plus people in South Carolina, will exhibit on a rotating basis a portion of its vast collection in our new room. The Trevor Project is a national nonprofit organization providing information and support to LGBTQ plus youth, with particular focus on suicide prevention, mental health, housing, and other valuable resources. Lastly, the South Carolina Gay and Lesbian Business Guild is a great resource for the LGBTQ plus community for locating businesses in the area that are friendly to the community, offering important resources for interested groups and individuals. And the LGBTQ plus inclusive space will feature 3 programs beginning in September 2025 for LGBTQ plus people and allies. First, the Harriet Hancock LGBT Center will offer a version of its popular monthly book club series at KC West Columbia branch. The book club will be co-led by Harriet Hancock, the Harriet Hancock Collection librarian, who will bring his book club magic to our library. Second, our new online GED program was created with a keen interest in serving trans-age youth and other vulnerable populations, such as homeless LGBTQ plus youth who would like to further their education by obtaining a GED certification, the equivalent of a high school diploma. Third, KC West Columbia branch is featuring a bi-yearly program for all LGBTQ plus South Carolinians who would like to learn more about local LGBTQ plus friendly establishments, business resources for budding entrepreneurs, or simply those looking to network with other business owners and patrons?
So when it comes to the budget components of our timeline, in June 2024, we want to begin our partnerships with contract construction and discuss formal contracts, design plans, and discuss costs. In January 2025, we will hire our new staff members and implement Ryan Dowd's de-escalation trainings. The renovations would start in June 2025, which altogether gives us a year and a half to secure the necessary funds in our operating and capital expenditures budgets, establish relationships with partner organizations, market the new space to the area, and drum up community support. A renovation of this size is expected to take about 2 months, so we hope to open the space to the public in August 2025. In September 2025, we will begin implementing some of our initial programs, such as the book club and the online GED program.
Assessment is vital to analyze if library programs, services, and spaces add value to the community. Therefore, we would conduct qualitative and quantitative assessments to provide data on our proposal's effectiveness and community's impact. As librarians, we understand confidentiality, especially when assessing a program in space that is a safe place, is vital. Therefore, qualitative short-term patron survey assessments would be anonymous and focus on evaluating intangible values. Additionally, quantitative assessments, such as program attendance and door counts, would be long-term oriented. Also, the space will include LGBTQ+ collection materials, and quantitative assessments would occur to analyze how frequently the materials were checked out before and after being introduced into the space. After the initial 6 months of running programs, we will assess how the programs are going and which programs need to be reevaluated, which programs could potentially be incorporated newly, and also how to better link other programs and everything into the LGBTQ+ community. These are our references, and that is the end of our presentation. So we hope you have a great day. Thank you.